We're going to make this little turkey guy for Thanksgiving. He's made with the scallop circle punch and a bunch of other punches. You're going to need 7 of the scallop circle punch, 5 of the oval punch, 5 of the small oval punch in designer series papers, 2 3/4 inch circles, and 2 white and 2 red standard hole punch circles, and 2 of the double circle punches, and 1 little piece of more mustard. This is about 1/2 inch by 1/4 inch for his beak. Okay, I've already folded all of the scallops. We're going to fold them in half. You want to make sure that you're folding between the scallops on all of them, or you won't line up right. And I've already put some tape runner on the 1/2 of each and every one of these. There's our ball half formed. You start it by matching up the scallops of 2 halves, and then just keep adding on until you complete the ball. And we have an odd number here so that there is a place to put the head. That way there's one scallop sitting up that you can put the neck on. Okay, we'll move on to the head. You'll take your 2 3/4 inch circles, and you're going to glue your eyeballs to that. I've already done one, and you want them to both point in the same direction. So I've been putting them next to each other so that I can tell where the eyeball is on the other side of the head. Put your white on there. Hopefully you get that in the same area. And then just another tiny dot. Okay, my glue is getting a big dot there. Little dot. And put your little black part of his eye on here. Dab that into place. Okay, we have our 2 pieces of the head. Now we're going to figure out where we want to put the neck on before we move on with the head. Put a little sticky on here. Now it leans back, as you can tell, a little bit, so you want his head to be about like that. And you'll take one of the halves and put that on. So he's looking forward. And we'll put the other one on. And I'm using the tape runner now because it's faster for this kind of demonstration. Now we want to put his beak on. Let's make his beak. You're going to take your little piece of paper and fold it in half. Then you're going to cut from the folded side to the unfolded side. You want to make a little triangle-shaped beak. And then you need to make a spot to put your beak. You're going to take your scissors, find one that cuts all the way to the tip, and cut a little tiny wedge out, otherwise it won't stay in there. It won't be a big enough spot. Put a little dot of glue. Holy cow, we got glue galore here. A little dot of glue in the middle of the folded part of the beak. And slip that in your wedge. And then you want to open your beak a little bit just because he looks cuter with his beak open. Okay, then you're going to put the wattle on. That is your little red pieces. Since I already have some glue on my finger, we'll just use that. Right below the beak, sticking out from the face a little bit. We'll put the other one on in the opposite spot. Okay, then what we have left is the tail. You're going to glue all of your small circles in the center of your large, or not circles, ovals. And I've already done that. Here's my ovals. And now we're going to make our tail fan here. Okay, now decide which way you want your, what order you want your feathers in, and I think I like that order. So I'll just flip all these upside down in the opposite order. There we go, and flip this over. Okay, I'm going to use the tape runner right now, but I prefer to use glue. Again, it's a time factor here. Just make a V shape of glue and stick your tail feathers on. If you use glue, you can adjust this when you're done, so it looks just the way you want it. Put our last piece on here. I'm going to flip it over and look at our tail feathers. They look pretty good. Okay. Now we're going to take a glue dot. Well, first we'll figure out where we want our little turkey. Does that look about right? If we glue it there, he'll tilt back a little bit. If we glue it higher, he won't. So it's basically going to be in the lower part of the center oval. Just take your glue dot and put that right where you want the center of your turkey butt, which would be that bottom of that center oval. Okay, now we'll just push the turkey's butt right into the middle of that glue dot. And turkey is all done.